The time has finally come to find the answers to all my questions, to embark on a great journey for becoming a god.
Another day starts as the boy wakes up. As he wakes up, he looks at his hands and says, "Another day started of a life I maybe wanted before but now I don't want," he said. He walks up to the front breakfast table. He sees his mother Babita and sister Pihu. After what happened to him that day, he doesn't eat human food that much anymore, but he does eat it sometimes still. His mother and sister were talking before he came.
Babita to Pihu. She said, "Do you think he's gay or something? I'm so scared. I mean, your brother is so handsome and yet he never dates girls and has been acting strange lately." She added. Pihu then said, "I mean, we never know what goes behind. He might be dating a girl we don't know, or yet he could be a gay, but I don't think so. He's a gay, my brother." She added. Then her mom said, "Why don't we set him up on a blind date with a girl?" Pihu then replies, "Well, mother, you are really being ambitious." Her mom then said, "Shut up and try to set him up and tell him when he wakes up, on one of those sites you young kids use these days." She added. Just then, the boy comes for breakfast, and we come back to the present.
The boy sits on the dining table chair. His mom then said,
"You have to go on a date." The boy replied,
"What?" His mom then said,
"You've been acting strange lately. People of your age go on a date and have some fun, and you are being like this. Me and your sister Pihu has set up a blind date and you're going tonight, no questions asked."
The boy doesn't want to go, but the way his mom is forcing him leaves him no choice but to say yes, and he says, "Okay, I will go, all right." They both get happy. Evening at 6:45 p.m., the boy dresses up and leaves his home for a fancy restaurant where the date has been set up. He then soon lands up at the restaurant. He then sits on a table. The waiter comes and asks for an order. He just replied, "I'm waiting for someone. She will be here soon, then I'll order." The waiter said, "All right," and left the table after giving him some water to drink. A random girl comes inside the restaurant, and she looks very average. The boy looks her up to down. And just then, the girl asks, "Are you my blind date?" He said, "Yes, that's me." Then they both sat at the table and started talking about casual stuff and everything. And he gets to know that the girl has no family and she lives alone. Whatever it was, the boy was really not interested in anything. Just then, something happens. The boy looks at her. The girl gets shy and she's already attracted to the boy. But just then,
Time just stops and he eats the girl alive. And as he eats her, her history is erased from existence. And we get to know that whoever the boy eats gets erased completely from the history.
Then he said, She was tasty. I was feeling so hungry I didn't want to do it, but what else could I do?" He thinks in his mind. Then he leaves for his home at around 11 p.m., almost midnight. He arrives at his home. He just passed his time somewhere else, so when he reaches home, his mom sees him and she thinks and is happy that maybe he and the girl had some fun. And the date was successful. She thinks and a relief comes out from her face. That my son is not gay or someone who's not interested in any pleasures. He's just like everybody else. One with everything good. The boy then goes to his bed and sleeps. The boy only feeds on humans and he can't eat food like normal people, but sometimes he does eat it. But he does love to drink coffee. It's one of the things from the human world he loves still. His backstory. He was human before, but after a tiring day at his college. After all, he's the most handsome and most smart boy, and a lot of girls wants to date him, but he's not interested in them because he knows the girls only like him because of his looks and smartness, not him, or it's a true love. So he doesn't give a damn about girls anyways. After that, he leaves college. While on his way to his home, it's raining very hard thunderstorms. Just then, he slips down in the rain, and a guy in a black suit says,
"Oh, are you okay?"
He looks up at him, and the black suit looks down at him. The black suit is a very handsome and tall person. The black suit asks the boy his name. The boy says, "Why should I tell you my name?" Then the black suit does some magic with his eyes and said,
"I think you want to tell me your name."
Then the boy said his name. The boy is shocked that he didn't want to say his name, but still spilled his name out. After that, the black suit guy smiles and leaves and walks ahead. The boy thinks a little about how is this even possible. But he doesn't think much, neither he's scared of anything, so he decides that I'm not scared of death nor this life. And an adventure. I shall follow this mysterious man and know his true nature. How did he even do this? Then the boy starts following him around slowly, so he doesn't see him, and then he sees that the black suit went into an under construction building. And it's still raining badly and thunderstorms. Then the boy follows him inside. The black suit went to the 4th floor of the under construction building, and he is standing at the edge of the building. If he was about to fall, he would be dead within seconds. But he is standing there fearlessly. The boy slowly follows him on the stairs and then stops behind the stairs. He looks up and sees the black suit backside only. That he's standing near the edge. The boy stands quietly there and is looking at him from there. Just then, he sees that the black suit turns his head to a little left and said,
"I knew you will come, and you indeed came."
The boy thinks he was talking to someone else. He tries to look around, but he doesn't see anyone else. Just then, the black suit said,
"Don't think too much. I'm indeed talking about you. I know you have been following me from there to here."
The black suit said. Then the boy understands that he is talking about him. Then he comes out from his hideout. And the boy said, "Who are you? What are you? How can you do this?" Then just the black suit turns around and very loudly a thunder strikes with the rain. Then the black suit said,
"Why should I tell you?"
Then the boy said, "I want to know, who are you? What are you? And what can you do?" The black suit then said,
"Well, I can tell you about me and about everything, but then you have to join me. And you even look perfect for this position, I think. When the first time I saw you, I knew you were perfect for this position."
The boy replied, "What kind of work do you mean? Tell me, who are you? What are you?" The black suit replies,
"Then you have to promise me and join me. Either you have two choices now. Either join me here or die here, because I cannot let you just go from here, so the choice is yours."
The boy thinks in his head that his life has been boring and without an adventure, but he has a purpose to live for, and that he needs desperate answers to all of his questions about his past, and this seems to be the only way he thinks he can find out the true secrets he has been looking for and learn something more in the process. So the boy continued and said, "Okay, I'm ready to listen, tell me everything. I'm ready and not going to back out." Just then, a huge thunder strikes again because of the heavy rain.